Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. Today a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Cincinnati Bearcats taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kansas Jayhawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. They'll give it to the back. He breaks a tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. With the catch, it's Simmons. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, give me some positive numbers.
The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Nice move there. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And it's been a rough start for this defense. They've given up too many yards, a 3rd down right there, but a good chance to bow your neck now, to make a statement. 1st and goal, we got to be physical, got to stop the run game, get a chance to make a stop on this first possession and force a field goal.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Touchdown, Bearcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Looking for space, it's Walker. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Going for the big play. Hauls it in down the sideline. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. It's a seam wide open. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Lance Leipold is a 6-time national champion at the Division III level, but last season a step back for the Jayhawks as they were plagued by turnovers and close losses.
Yeah, Jalen Daniels just needs to stay healthy. This is a guy quarterback that when he does, when he's playing at a high level, this offense is just up and down the field. They're lighting up the scoreboard. They got to keep him healthy. He's got to be consistent. If they do that, Jayhawk fans will be cheering a lot.
Well, I think that's the thing that's fun, though. If you're a Rock Chalk Jayhawk fan now, you know you've got an exciting offense. You win a few more close games a year ago. There's no telling what that season could have been. So still a lot of reason to be excited about being a Kansas Jayhawk fan.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Jayhawks are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And the Jayhawks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Using his legs to buy some time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Coming out with it, it's Anderson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Makes the grab. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Going to the running game. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Caldwell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bearcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Touchdown Bearcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 7 over USC. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw, it's Daniel. Gets it out fast. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line. To the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Works the middle of the field. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Might want to muster up that protection. They had one blocked earlier. Absolutely center cut. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
You want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Walker. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. They'll leave it with the lone back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw it. Got his man. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the shotgun. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Caldwell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Trying play action. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Leaves it with the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. And the Jayhawks want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hand off from the gun. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now on first down from the 43. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Not a big window, and that throw was money. They've got it at the 30.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They'll run it. It's Williams. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Kansas! And the comeback is on.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch.
your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He wants to throw it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with a 1st down. The give to the tailback. Oh, what a move. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Walker. Can't